Hey, hey there. Hey there, friend. Hey there, fellow traveler. How are you? How are your travels lately? How are you feeling? How are you doing? How's it going on the inside? I wanted to talk to you all about just something that happened to me earlier today, and just this realization of how we are treating each other, because it's crazy out there right now. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Like the importance of having an inner sanctuary. I don't know if it's ever been greater, you know? So you gotta build that inner sanctuary, and gosh, that takes diligence, because there's so much that pulls on us, and distractions are so fun, and it's fun to get your panties in a bunch and just be mad at somebody and be offended and wish that person was, a different way, and just get really in there. So one of the ways I think memes are so great, and yet they can be a bit divisive, I think they can be so revelatory until they become exclusive, where I'm right and you're wrong, and there's not a really grand moment for conversation or understanding each other. Let's switch arms. Bear with me there. So, in that vein, there was a new Facebook friend who has, I was excited to get to know him better. But so he had a meme that had the whole blue pill and the red pill, and who the red pillars are, and who the blue pillars, pill takers, you get what I'm saying, are, and what that means. And it was like, anybody who is an experiencer would not get the ABJ in the Audi Bay for the endemic pay. So trying to get past those YouTube answer says. Anyway, so the meme was referring to the two different pills, and that experiencers would be the red pillars, exclusively. They would never get the ABJ. And I was like, ooh. I was like, actually, I have a couple of experiencer friends who do have the ABJ, and we want to be careful. I'd be careful about, the message was basically be careful about boxing people in. And he's like, well, it's different levels. And I was like, it's just, because it's like, you're talking about then people that I love and I know, and you're trying to make them more, you're just doing that weird angling thing of superior or correct or better. And we all do it. We all struggle with it, I think. I mean, maybe there probably are some people out there who've got it down, because they're just beautiful lights in the world. And those are the people I like to have on the show. But nonetheless, so I just, I don't know if I pushed back, but I was like, hey, just be careful being judgmental, we don't know what everyone's calling is or what's best for them. And he unfriended me. It was just like, I was like, oh, God, really? And I was like, hey, did you just unfriend me? I didn't mean to offend you. But still stone cold silence. So, it just bummed me out. And it made me think about how, we just do that. People are canceling each other right now. And I mean, there are definitely people I unfollow, and I unfollow them. Whew, gotta change arms, because if you're gonna be if you're gonna do that thing, I guess he unfollowed me before. Maybe I would be somebody who would eventually unfollow him, because it's just like I'm not down for people who are gonna make fun of other people. We don't have to agree. we can be fundamentally at odds in some points, but let's just be okay about that. And it's easy to get your panties in a bunch. I mean, God, I get, it's just easy to want to get in there and fight. And it brings me to this whole talk, or I gotta have some water, bear with. Don't listen to me, listen to your heart. I don't want to tell you what you can and cannot do. I just want to say that I encourage and invite each and every one of us to learn how to be more agile in our thinking, and even if what someone is saying is really like it's just against your values, you're like, why? How would you see it that way? Like, that's the narrative that we are in right now, is to really, everything is encouraging us to take a side and push apart. And so coming back to the ET experiencer guy, it bums me out to see somebody who would just unfriend you because you didn't agree with them over something where, I mean, he gets to believe what he wants to believe, but I was just trying to, balance the scale a little bit, and I didn't think I was being aggressive. And so, there's one for, because I'm such a sensitive fellow, you know that I am, that I had to be able to, I apologize that you're getting close up with my nostrils. That's not my intention. Okay. It bums me out that I'm just seeing that within, like, what I want to call the ET experiencer / psychic / otherworldly people who I love community. I'm like, let's just love each other. Like, but at the same time, it's okay that we don't have to stand together on something. And we can stand respectfully apart. And, I can't control people's behavior. I can only send love out. So, and that's like the solution in these things, is like to get back into our hearts, to keep sending love, to keep sending ourselves love, to keep showing up for ourselves in love, challenge ourselves to live the lives we really want to lead, and be merciful and kind to those that we encounter, and stand in our truth. But stand in it doesn't mean we spew it. Like, you can hold boundaries in such a generous way, and but everyone's got to do what's right for them. So I just invite us to all respect that, myself included, because my goodness, talk about panties in a bunch. And so my final thought being that, can there be a purple pill? You know what I mean? Can we come together and just have a purple pill? And it could be the violet flame of, Archangel Raphael or Saint Germain, probably a cluster of people that are connected to that, or beings. But let's stand in a space of at least love, if not unity. Because if we can stand in love, it will do its own unification. You know what I mean? Love is its own medicine. So let's choose maybe the purple pill, where not that we're half asleep and half awake, but just that we can see both sides, and we don't have to be at war with either one or try to be perfect in either one, or it's like we can be the continuum in the relationship from heaven to earth. Like, let's stand in the space and channel, let's call it 5D versus 3D. Let's say the blue pill is, the blue pill is 3D, the red pill is 5D. Well, let's hold space in 4D and be in the purple pill space and stop judging people. And and stop judging ourselves. Oh my God. Isn't that where it all stems from? So we could be the purple pill people. So near my new club. I'm gonna open up a club called Purple Pill People. All right. Anyway, love you wonderfully. That's what I always say to Linda, and I say to the rest of you as well. Opening my heart and my best intentions and my highest prayers for you all. All right. Be kind to yourselves.